Hello, my little bees. Hope everybody is doing well. I really missed you. I think I'm finally back to normal, so I may be able to start doing daily reading or almost daily reading again. Right now, I would like to wish a happy birthday to the people born between July the 12th and the 16th. By the way, it's Friday for me anyways. Maybe not when you will be seeing this video. But before starting the video and just now again, I heard a dog barking. Knowing that on Friday I want to do love readings, hearing the dog and with like so persistently, because it's like I noticed it and I notice it again as I'm starting. It talks about loyalty, fidelity, somebody who's just your best friend. Okay, so just to keep in mind. So happy birthday to the people, the babies born between July the 12th and the 16th. Today is also Bastille Day. I believe it is the 14th. So happy celebration day to the French people. I'm here doing a reading instead of going out, but well, that's how it goes. I had a busy day. So again, happy birthday to you guys. If you're born between the 12th and the 16th, your guardian angel is named Melahel. Throne angel, guardian who rules the energy of Saturn and Mercury. So speaking of Mercury, apologies to Melahel, I was just reading about that because to me, granted I'm a Gemini, I'm not a Taurus or Virgo or a Capricorn, which are the three signs that are supposed to be feeling Mercury in retrograde this year the most. I'm thinking possibly Sagittarius and Capricorn again by the end of the year, because we have 4 this year. The next one, I believe, starts from August 23rd to some date in September. I forget. It's about 3 weeks. It feels like the May ones never stopped. We consistently have technical issues, email issues, car issues, everybody. I mean, all the people around me, myself. At work, we run consistently with issues. So it feels like even though we are a little bit over a month before the next retrograde, I can feel those energies already. So just be prepared. Just take it easy this year. If you're in those signs, knowing also that Mercury is a planet of Gemini, and I forgot the other one. Look that up. Just, you know, yay us. So Melahel rules the energies of Saturn and Mercury. He brings the law into the intellect. That is to say, the individual can understand everything. Okay? Everything. It's in bold. His reason dictates his behavior. This is a desire. The individual, okay? So their reason will dictate his behavior. That is a desire of the guardian angel. Having learned that everything is a result of a cause, this is beautiful. Having ayant pris connaissance, like a really understanding that everything happens for a reason, is more like the way I want to translate it. Nothing, there is no coincidence, okay? There is no hasard. Nothing is left to chance. That is important, because that takes me to reminding you that if you fell on this video, there is no coincidence, nothing is left to chance. There will be a message that you'll need to hear, okay? Even if it's just, hearing this happy birthday person or about the love reading that we're going to do. Which could be, by the way, today's love reading is what are they really thinking? So it could be about somebody that you love. I'm going to, being that it's a Venus day, I'm going to turn it into a love story. That's what I would like. Now the guides are the guides, and they will tell us or not tell us, or let the cards tell us or not tell us. We'll see how that goes, obviously. So going back to Melahel, sorry I keep interrupting his story. So realizing that everything happens for a reason. The individual under the protection of Melahel will act in a way that the effect of their actions or his actions are favorable to him. Interesting. I'm going to say he, okay, because the book is using il, because in French, il is like they, with, I know it's kind of sexist, it's a general way of talking about the individual, okay, so, but it could be he or she. So, then he will therefore be peaceful and fruitful in all his activities by the fact of the action of the laws from above on the material world below. The person will discover the correlation between material objects and the energy that they produce, and will become an initiate in the knowledge of the secret of the forces of nature. Everything can be obtained. Oh, this is about manifesting. This is fantastic. Everything can be obtained, it says, using invocation, prayer to this angel. So this takes me to also manifesting and keeping everything positive, but knowing that indeed this is fantastic. Okay, if you guys are not protected of Melahel, just know that between the 12th and the 16th, you are also open to pray to him. If you want to have the translation of the prayer, please let me know. You guys born between the 12th and the 16th, you can ask for it. Melahel helps any time of the day, of the year. But this is, to me, this is phenomenal, because this summarizes everything that people who are like me tend to believe. So there, that's for Melahel, and happy birthday to you guys again. I'm a little distracted because in a couple of days it's a new moon, and I love the new moon reading, and I keep wanting to do that, knowing that that we're not there yet. So, and there was a picture that I took that I wanted to talk about. Did I not? I guess I didn't. I thought I had. Okay, so that takes care of that. Let's go to what are they really thinking then. I'm going to put that away here. Before we do that, let's find out what divine energy is going to be with us here. Vous plaît, les anges. On top of Melahel. Wow, I'm still blown away by this angel whose a whole message is truly about so many things I've talked to you about. And I want to... Sorry. Archangel Haniel and Saint Brigid. So let me make sure that she's number 1 and not number 7. We have number 11 at the bottom of the deck, talking about reflections, visions, and dreams. So if you guys have that, pay attention to the messages you're getting. Let me make sure. I think the first card is Michael here. So yeah, that's my call. So Haniel is number 7. Saint Brigid is number 20. Haniel talks to us about friendship, moon cycle. Okay, it's interesting. I was talking about how much I want to read about, how much I want to do the new moon reading, how much I'm looking forward to it. And here she comes and talks about psychic abilities. It's interesting that there is a notion of friendship, because we're going to do to find out about what are they really thinking. So you guys will obviously be thinking about someone. You'll put your mind towards someone, and we're going to find out what they are truly thinking. I was telling you, could be friendship. This could mean that the person you are in love with could also be your best friend. Number 7 could be the month of July. It could be your address, could be your apartment number, could be, I don't know, your parking spot at work if it has a number. Moon cycle also talks about, you know, cycle changes. She has the amethyst around her neck, looks like. This is one of my favorite stones. The amethyst helps you with sleeping and staying calm and focusing. And helping, you know, with all that, you can develop your psychic abilities. Some of you may also be feeling that they are developing that. Notice the colors in her hair of the blue and the purple, talking to us about the throat chakra and the brow chakra. The brow chakra, which is like commonly called your third eye, and the throat chakra, obviously, communication. And Saint Brigid talks to her about talks to us about passion, fire, and growth. So I was just talking to you about psychic ability, spiritual growth. And I like fire and passion, considering how we're going through a heat wave right now. I noticed the number 20, could be your age also. You know, think of it as age, 20th week. I don't know, for some reason that makes me think of somebody who could be pregnant, going through her 20th week. She has a cross on her ear. That takes me back to spiritual growth. Funny, I was talking about that and I see conception here. What's around her neck? She has another cross around her neck. I do not know that cross. There is heat, there is a passion, there is a flame on her top, like around her heart. So that talks about real deep love, whether it's with your friend. Remember, I was hearing the dog at the beginning. There is a tattoo on her arm too, long, châtain, like on the lighter side of the hair, okay. That also talks to me about a fire sign for some reason. So what is that? Like Sagittarius, Leo, and I believe Aries is the other fire sign. Okay, so I hope that helped describe the type of people and energies that we have in this reading here, and the people around you that you may want to ask about. And let's find out what the energy oracle that we haven't used in a while is going to add on this, s'il vous plaît. Okay, that slipped out. Oh, look at that, the sun. I love this. Okay, so again, that talks about summer. That talks about now. We have the number 1 talking about a new beginning. That talks about light. That talks about trust. That talks about like new birth. That really somebody, there is either a new life or a baby in somebody's story here. There is a baby also on this picture, so congratulations to you know, those of you that have, that could also be a new project, especially with the number 1. There is a notion of new life and happening this summer. Possible move closer to a water spot, whether it's the ocean or a lake, or a river. This looks calm, so more like a lake or a pond or something round. Okay, that's why I'm thinking of the ocean. That's a very, very positive card. That's an exciting card. Here is my little chuparosa over here. It's funny, I never think of colibri. I never think of the name of that bird in, I don't know if you guys can see it in the, look at how cute this is. Here we go. And I always think of it as the Spanish word first. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? Walking away. So that to me confirmed that moving away, not necessarily walking away from a relationship, but what I was talking about, the new thing, like moving to a new location. We have the number 27 on this card. Okay, let's go. I'm going to use the Light Seer Tarot for this reading. Here is the cover of the box. Well, this is very nice cards already. S'il vous plaît, les anges. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They have a lot of things to say already. The cards want to talk. We are going to do a reading for little bees about what are they really thinking. What is a person they are thinking of really thinking, s'il vous plaît. Let's do a little shuffling here. I haven't used them in a while, so good. A little more shuffling. Oopsie, what keeps wanting to jump here? The King of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, going back to new things, and somebody who's going to tell you the truth. A wise man. A man who maybe has been alone for a long time too. Who feels alone. Older gentleman. Who is straight as an arrow. Okay, here we are. We're ready. Okay, so let's find out what this person is saying about you. Let me put that back here. What are they saying about you? Oh, that they love you. Look at that. Look how beautiful this is. They love you. They say that you complete them, that you are their life, that you are their love, that they trust you, that they love you, that they say beautiful things. They finally admitting that you are their lover. They are finally admitting that you make them feel whole, that you make them feel one, that you are truly happy, that they are truly happy with you, that you make them feel like a man if your other is a man. That's a message. Look at how we have the same colors also. We have the fire, that passion with Saint Brigid, and it's not exactly the same cross on her shoulder and under her neck, but it's a similar sign in any case. It makes me feel like they're also saying that you help them find their way back, that you're like their compass, you know. I like how you have the tree scale here also. I believe Saint Brigid is a... Oh my god, I gotta go check that out. Because the tree scale is like Scottish or Irish sign. You know, the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. I believe it is something else too, but let's go back to Saint Brigid. Number 20 is a goddess Brigid, Catholic saint and Celtic pagan goddess who was adopted by the Christian faith in Ireland. Okay, so that's wow. Her feast day is the 1st of February, same day of the pagan celebration of Imbolc in the Northern Hemisphere. In both traditions, she is aligned to the season of spring and the energies of new growth. We were talking about new with the sun. And look at how that goes. Wow, I'm already speechless. Thank you, the guides. They are something. In both traditions, she's aligned the season, blah, blah, blah. In her goddess form, she's connected to the sun. Okay. Fire, fertility, healing, and poetry. Saint Brigid is a patron saint of babies, blacksmiths, and metal workers, fugitives, midwives, printing presses, sailors, scholars, poets, and travelers. Call on Saint Brigid whenever you need to relight that inner fire and help you get going again. The oracle of Saint Brigid, it just felt like it needed to be talked about. Is follow your passion and the fire within. Plant seeds now for the things you want to see grow in love and relationship, because we're in a love reading. It may be a good time to bring more passion into your romantic relationships. Do something to light or relight the spark. To me, this is saying that this is there. He, in any case, he is, your other is saying, and I'm going to say he because I'm a female heterosexual, okay, so obviously I'm thinking as a potential other as a masculine energy, but apply to your own story, please. If you are listening for a woman or a man, whatever, however you want to apply it. If you're a man listening to a man, for a man. Okay, so basically that they are saying that they love you, no doubt, and that they are very passionate about you, and that you are reigniting the passion into them, the love of life, there is a star, there is a strong connection between the two of you. I'm blown away with everything that they are saying, because they are very, very excited about this connection. Possible even that you are rekindling some kind of spiritual opening, because there is this what looks like a cross here is actually the arrow of the angel of love, the cherub. There is a tree skull, there is a star. To me, that really talks about, and that connection, that it is, it's not just any star, it's, I'm going to show you I hope you can see the star between the head, the connection between the heads. That's like, it's like there is telepathic connection between the two of you. They talk, in any case, what they say about you is very strong. Okay, they say quite the beautiful things about you, and that you are very close. Number 6 in this card that just jumps at me for some reason. Now this is what they are saying. Now the question is, what are they thinking about you? What they are thinking aligns with what they are saying. The Queen of Swords does not lie. Okay, the sword is all about the mental, but it's also it's focused. It knows where it's going. When it thinks of you, look at the position of the card is right there. It thinks what it's saying. This is exciting reading here. What else? There is, so they say all that, but there is a notion of fear facing what they are saying. It is scary. Everything that they are saying is scary, because here she's sitting on a bowl of water, which it looks like the bowl of water is in prison. All these emotions that you are creating for your other is scaring them. Okay, they are a little bit afraid. They are excited about all of that. They're like thinking, wondering, pondering on these emotions. They are trying to keep these emotions, because look at the twirling, around this lover. This is the passionate couple over here. It's making them think a lot, but what's great about this is that I don't see any notion of, aside from the fear and the wanting to step back a little bit in the head. Okay, in the head they're like, ooh, this is worrisome. But look how this character is looking towards the horizon, with her back straight. The decision is taken. Even though we fear for our emotions over here, there is no doubt about what they are feeling, about what they are saying anyways. To me, that goes with that. Okay, let's see what they are feeling deep down. S'il vous plaît, les anges. Okay, so this person of yours is a person that had some serious trauma. Okay, the Ten of Swords, and notice how we were going from the mental, the emotions go with water, but the sword is the mental. And you know, she's thinking what she's saying, there is no doubt, and in the feeling deep down, there is with the Ten of Swords, and I love how it's showing with this deck, is that instead of seeing the little death, like that the Ten of Swords, excuse me, makes me feel like every time, this is like a mini transformation. Excuse me, needed a sip. And there is hope, and there is new births. I was talking about all the new beginnings here. Instead of seeing her dead, we see this person walking towards the light. So deep down, they, you know, I'm saying she because of how on the card, but your other is feeling like you are the light. Okay, you are there, like they went through some very deep trauma, they went through some pain, they are still dealing with the pain because we are the Ten of Swords, but they are looking at the future with hope. They are feeling some very deep thing, beautiful things for you. Okay, there is a fear. I was talking about the fear there. This is not denied by the Ten of Swords because they come from pain, from different sorts of trauma, whether it's from, you know, coming from people that they trusted, that they loved. That's why the emotions are kept in the little jail here. But deep down, and something I want to tell you is not to mess with that person, because that person had some real suffering, and you seem to represent their well-being in a way. You are here to not that you are here to save them, but they feel that way. They really feel like you brought them back to life, basically, or that you are bringing back to life. You are showing them a new way, a new path. Like they are notice how they are both looking in that direction. Okay, towards, like this one, it looks like she's looking towards the ocean. So that tells me like she has hope for her emotions, and this one's looking towards the light, how you bring her back to life. So don't mess around with this person. You are truly important for them. What are the actions and behavior towards you, s'il vous plaît? What are the actions and they are walking towards you. They again, look at how, okay, so how do I make it so you guys can see here? Yes, this is supposed to be here. Okay, look at how these two cards, I wish I could keep them. I'm going to put these down here. Let's see. Sorry about that. Look at how these two, this is the way the spread is supposed to be, right? And look at how these two cards are going towards the lovers. How she's packing, again, that talks about how the person has had enough and they are packing and going towards you. The Ten of Wands means that they're carrying more than they could. They finally accept, they are getting rid of a lot of things. They are packing with whatever they need and they are going away. They are going towards you. We're talking about moving here. We're talking about passion. We're talking about new things. And this is, we have a 10 of Wands and a 10 of Swords, ending the end of a, noting the end of a cycle. We had the number 1 with the Sun. This is real. This person is moving towards you. If you guys are not yet living together, this could be the sign that this is going to happen. Okay, strong feminine energy in this, meaning that this person could be, you know, trying to working on their emotions. But that's what their action and behavior is showing. It's showing them going towards you and making the decision to go towards the lover right there. It's exciting. I'm so touched by this reading. It's beautiful. The outside influences that are, okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna have, this is not how it should be looking. Yes, and 5 is gonna be over here. Okay, I kind of want to make it, because I like to connect the cards together. Okay, so the outside influences that are having an impact on your relationship right now. 2 of Swords. Again, some sword. The outside, the 2 of Swords. See, you notice how she has a blindfold. Here is the word. I finally remembered it. To me, the outside influences are more in their head, okay? Especially that we have the 2 under. This is a fear. There is no outside, there is inside influences. There is a fear, there is the hesitation, which is interesting because it looked like deep down the decision is made. They love you, they want to go towards you. They are, but there is delay just because of fear. That's what I'm feeling here. Because especially that there is a blindfold, the influences are just this person's fear. And since I was just warning you before, watch it. Show some value and respect to this person because they need it. They need your support. I was hearing the dog barking earlier. Maybe you're the one who needs to be loyal and helpful and just, you know, the happy one in the story here. You know, look at how she's grabbing his hair, like reminding him. Not so much like you're mine, but like you're mine in a nice way. I don't know how to word that one. Okay, what this next card should be giving you the future, the next 3 months, the next 2 to 3 months. Let's see. We have the 2 of Pentacles. Mamma mia, encore. Okay, so the 2 of Pentacles tells me that you guys are still going to be juggling. You're still having 2 lives. There is maybe like financial situation that needs to be taken care of. At the bottom of the deck, we still have the King of Swords here. We still have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Talking about clarity in the mind, though. Let's see what is the booklet here. To see what the King of Swords is described by the Light Seer booklet. King of Swords. No way! Notice how we have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, by the way. Lots of swords, but not bad one described with this deck. He talks about intelligence, logic, rules and law, clear thinking, a strong communicator and leader, truth and proof, blending mental and spiritual pursuits, bravery and courage. Intelligent and diplomatic, this king leads with facts, rational, scientific principles, and the logical mind. He has an affinity for rules and thoughts, and he suggests finding impartial clarity before you take your next step. Hence, this Two of Pentacles here, this keeps going back and forth. Even though he always seeks data and proof, he also knows that blending experiences with inventiveness or blending intelligence with emotional and spiritual energies allows for well-rounded success. Be courageous in the pursuit of your path and find your own methodical, confident authority by knowing the way rather than just feeling the way. It's funny because this makes me think of the Mandalorian. If any one of you are a fan of this, he thinks this is the way. And I haven't, shame on me, I haven't watched the whole show. In shadow, we don't care. I make intelligent and wise decisions about my future. Hence, let's see what the Two of Pentacles is going to say here. To me, there is juggling between also the mind and the pocket, the money, what we want to do and what we can do. We need to balance many aspects of self, juggling obligations, equilibrium, seeking harmony. I create an equilibrium in my life that allows me to be my best self. In the next 2 to 3 months, your other and you are still going to be, it feels to me like because there is all that change, there is a lot of things happening, maybe that will create that lack of clarity for a moment, that hesitation, like what should I do, even in spite of everything that he feels towards you, everything that you make him feel, all the beautiful things that he'll say about you. There is still time to organize things. That's what this is making me feel. I want to have a little bit more on that future here. I'm going to use a Chakra du Coeur that wants to come out. Fusions of feelings. S'il vous plaît, what else can you tell us about what is going to happen? Adieu la routine. Bye bye. Your routine. Like, oh my God. I haven't even mixed. Okay, s'il vous plaît, les anges. There was something about lies that just jumped out. I don't know if it was a drop or a message that wanted to be said. S'il vous plaît, les anges. What can you tell us about the next 2 to 3 months here for this relationship? Okay, I'll take this too. We have a blockage. See, it talks about karmic memories. It takes us back to 6 months. And we have a break. What is that about? All the beautiful things, and we talk about a blockage and break. I don't understand this. It's a rupture. It's more like that blockage. Remember I was telling you about the pain this person went through. It looks to me more like a broken heart. And because this goes with karmic memories, this person, I feel weird talking like that, but this person not only has had pain during this life, but if we were to believe into past lives, because of the karmic memories, the fear and the blockages that your other is going through are deep, very deeper because of the karmic memories they may have. Okay, so this is something they have to break. And it's possible that it will take them a couple of months for them to break that, which is really nothing, you know, in the scheme of things. And it's, you know, that goes back with that Two of Swords and Two of Pentacles here. Juggling things. That's what this is making me feel like. And at the bottom of the deck we have children, which goes back with here the sun. That's 15 days. To me this is like the project that goes back with the change here. They have some mental work to do and growth here. I'd like to know if the changes for this year myself. What is the angel guide from Calgary going to tell us? Let's see. S'il vous plaît, is the change. Let's see if we're going to have a growth in this relationship. S'il vous plaît, les anges, les guides, for before the end of the year. Wow, that's too many cards that turned around. Vulnerability and freedom. This person is afraid for their freedom. Maybe that's why, like, the mother, father, God. The soul looking towards the sun here and how things are opening. That makes me think of that lover here. This relationship is blessed regardless. Well, to get to the what are they thinking, they are thinking truly beautiful things about you. But I would like to know where this relationship is headed here, s'il vous plaît, because this is beautiful there. Once we get that fear taken care of, where is this relationship headed, s'il vous plaît? Power and intention. Look at this is crazy, because it reminds me of that Archangel Melahel that I was, let me look at the name again. Melahel, that was talking about the, I was telling you, it reminded me of the manifestation here. With the new moon coming here, you can probably think about manifesting clear communication between the two of you. He wants to tell you anyways, if he hasn't already. Wow. I was thinking about this card today. I haven't used this deck and I was thinking about it. And I was thinking every time I make a reading with this deck, forgiveness and understanding is coming out. Look at how this angel has a hand on his heart. And forgiveness and understanding seems to be a very strong meaning still for our hive. Because ever since the first time I used this deck, this card pops up. Forgive, and that to me, it makes me feel like there could be some frustration from you towards your other. You need to learn to forgive and understand them, because they come from, they have a lot of mental baggage. Some stuff that they haven't told you, hence the, you know, the emotion in the jail here. They are afraid of emotions. They don't know how to deal with all of that, hence the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, the constant juggling. But their love for you is undeniable. You are on a pedestal for this person. Now, you know, it's up to you whether or not you want, it's always up to you whether or not you are ready to deal with it, because it's difficult. But you have become such a pillar in their life that without you, they'd be lost. They would be lost without you. Keep that in mind. Let's get the Salt+Sea energy card, because that's the one I use right now for the summer. See, that's just an extra little message, s'il vous plaît, from the ocean-like cards. S'il vous plaît, les anges, les guides. Just a little advice card for our bees. Again, and again, and again. The conch shell, messages from beyond, communication. Communication between you and the person and your other, but you already know. All this right there, right here, you already know. You already knew because you have that psychic ability. Your guides are telling you all this. You already know all that. You're not finding out anything new in the reading today. Except maybe that, you know, if you had doubt of his commitment to you. Because they are thinking more beautiful things than you expected, maybe. Look at that at the bottom of the deck. Treasure chest. Success. Reaping the rewards. Finally. This is nice. Okay, let's see what Maman Marie has to tell us, s'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. Oh, that came out really quick. Our Lady of Love. It's not the first time we have this message here from Maman Marie. Pray to Our Lady for the release of hate and fear within yourself and within our world. And I want to say within your other. Such prayer unleashes your beautiful will. Pray, that is your role. Act on what comes to you through the heart in prayer. So when you pray, you will feel what you need to do. Maman Marie will tell you what you need to do. Act on what you feel. Out of love, obviously. There is no limit to the love that can flow through you. You will never be depleted by it, only expanded. Actively conspire with her so that all hearts may know peace. Once the heart knows peace, there is no more fear. There is only the lovers. That's truly beautiful. It's just, it makes me speak. Oh, you know what? Before I close this, I took out the, what is it called? The Witchery little yes-no oracle. And so you can think of, let's say, 3 different questions. Don't if you are going to ask the same question again, let's say do an average, you know, but try to think of 3 different questions and we'll pick 3 different cards so you can get a yes or a no. And then, you know, obviously just if you want to, if you're hesitating between chicken and beef tonight, for example, you know, don't make life altering decisions, just keep it fun and light. Well, whatever it is right there we have, that's a no. That's a double no. On question number 2, we have whatever. Let's do this. And just go with the flow. Do it. Oh, that's too much. And on the 3rd question, s'il vous plaît les anges. Oopsie, I was going to pick and I decided to jump. So are we going to have a jumper here? Not a chance. Well, no, and the second one is like, hey, just let's do it. No don't hesitate. Don't let anything make you hesitate on the second question. Make the chicken. Hey, let's get a bee oracle message for a little hive here. Like for anyone, about anything. Oh, I want to pick another one about the, I want to pick an extra one from the Animals oracle. What is that? The hum of bees is the voice of wisdom. The hum of bees is the voice of wisdom. The hum of bees is the voice of wisdom. Take this one as you will. I'm thinking, my first thought was people around you, you know, telling you things and buzzing things in your ears, being voice of wisdom. I would go against that. Notice how you have 3 bees like going toward this one facing like she's on the side, so maybe she's the one who's gonna, the one voice of reason, the one that you don't want to hear. But it's the hum of bees that is a voice of wisdom. So not the loud thing, but the quiet voice, seems to me. The hum of bees. It's pretty, but I have to admit I don't get it. And at the bottom of the deck we have catch more flies with honey. Be nice. Some of you may be a little too mean with your other. Who sometimes, you know, the miscommunication tends to happen. We react based on our own fear. Remember that that person is also afraid, and you represent. There is no world card. There was pain cards. But to me, you represent beautiful things for that person, okay? And it's reminding you to be kind. Interesting, right? Oh yes, I wanted to pick a message from Le Tarot des Animaux over here. I'm gonna have to translate, but I like this tarot deck. It's supposed to be out of print or running out of print, or I found some English one. They were very expensive. So here, let's see. Sorry if that was loud. Let's get an extra message. S'il vous plaît, for the hive. It's obviously there are bigger cards for my little hands. I have a hard time shuffling. Whoa, that jumped out. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. No, that's too many. Oopsie. Sorry, Brigid. Sorry, little angel. Dang, they are flying. How many fell out? Too many. Sorry, this is another long reading, but I was missing you all. I don't want to stop. They are flying. Two. Okay, I'll get the 2. Let's see. We have a 4 of fall with a scroll. Go see what is there redoing. Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, but how he created the factory. That just made me think of that. Okay. 4 d'automne. With that, avoid extreme in your life or to see things in terms of everything black or white. For example, ask if you could, demandez-vous si vous dépensez. Ask yourself if you spend too much or if you save too much, or if you invest too emotionally, or if you are making a wall to push people away. So that 4 of fall here makes me think of the 4 of coin when we tend to be a little too avare, too greedy with our money. So ask yourself if that's what you are doing. Maybe it's time to share a little bit more. And with the 5 of fall, again, we're in the coin, Lamentin. So to me, that talks about possible that you, in this situation, there is financial issues. With the Lamentine, it looks like some kind of a sea lion, or a seal. Se concentrer sur le négatif. So, see, again, focus on the negative or worry about money or your career can block your progress. Because your trust is actually at the lowest, it is not the best time to start your own business or to go into self-employment. So this is not the time for that. But that also confirms that fear. Maybe that's where that worry is coming from, and you may need to have more patience. Is this going to improve? Are we going to have some improvement on this finance? Oh, look at this. 2 more fell here. Oh, they're all okay. I'm afraid this was. I'm gonna shuffle and go pick. Okay, I want to find out, s'il vous plaît, if this financial situation is going to get better. Are we going to finally I have improvement in this financial situation. S'il vous plaît, les anges, les guides. No, I gotta go pick it because I'm having a hard time mixing those cards here. Okay. Huit de printemps. With the bee. That's funny that the bee came out as I'm asking this. I'm going to take this on the bottom of the deck. With the 8 of... I love this. I think this came out last time too. This is very pretty. The bee. Several dreamed occasions are being offered to you at the same time. Even though this might be stressful, remember to express your gratitude for the blessing that the universe is sending you. So to me, this is an improvement here in the situation. And at the bottom of the deck, we had the 7 of fall with the cow. Planification. Good. So planning, resource, wealth, and effort that you have invested in your dream will allow you to sow beautiful rewards. No, reap what you sow, to reap, I'm sorry. So planning, wealth, and effort that you have invested in your dream will allow you to reap beautiful rewards. In the meantime, be patient and think of what's next. Prince d'hiver, so it's funny how we have the Prince of Winter talking to us about that prince is resolved, focused, dynamic, and impulsive. Purebred horse. Prepare yourself to an acceleration of your progress. This situation will oblige you to be logic and intellect, and to use your intellect and your logic rather than your emotions, and make a quick decisions. So all of a sudden everything is going to happen really fast by the winter. This is nice because we're in summer right now. This is all that tension. We're talking about the next 2 or 3 months. So the next 2 or 3 months is taking us into the fall. The fall is still going to be difficult, juggling the funds and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, boom, by winter, which is interesting because keep in mind that the end of the year is going to be, right, Christmas time is going to be full on Mercury in retrograde. Okay, remember that? Do your Christmas shopping as much as possible before December. That's what I want to tell you there. Okay, healing and gratitude, and then we'll bid you goodbye. I hope I wasn't too long. Oh man, I did an hour again. I'm sorry. Okay, we have Archangel Raphael. Good. Feel yourself surrounded by my emerald green light. I, Archangel Raphael, offer you healing and solace. The storm clouds will soon clear and the sun will shine eternally bright. Trust. 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 Have trust in the universe. It only wants what's good for you. Really. Okay, gratitude message, s'il vous plaît, Maman Marie. Maman Marie and the guides. Reflect on the bad, then be grateful that it's over. See, that's that card right here. You know, like, okay, this was the bad stuff, but we're looking at the light ahead. And it's only a day. Each new day is an opportunity to start again. Very well. Each new day is an opportunity to start again. There is always tomorrow. Go through the day, go to bed, everything. You know, give yourself another chance tomorrow if that was difficult today. Wow, that was a lot. I apologize. That was a long one. I'm sending you love and the best, and be excited because this is a nice relationship. Bye-bye.